Effing us for a minute. They're definitely hearing us. No one listen! No one listen!
I heard the gingerbread boy, 'cause he's pretend bread boy. Little cookie man never waved to me, so he got knocked out because I flow. The jiggy jar jar dude, man, I just flow. Shoe shine. No one wanted your sticky tiara, 'cause no one wanted your sticky chair. And why you always talk about the cool kids who take archery? Yeah, you're a shrinky dink. You get a funeral if you don't wise up and call me Carl Papa. The jiggy jar jar dude, I threw a brick in the air. That shouldn't matter 'cause a brick is just a brick. Dark days, darker nights. Found my way down the hall without a light because I flow. The jiggy jar jar dude, this whole thing where random dead people try to kill me's gotta go. They keep walking, walking my way. If they're talking, can tell what they say. They keep falling over stuff in their way. Dead dudes walking can ruin your day. The jiggy jar jar dude,
Paralyzed nation, sick and depressed. Gotta keep myself together. Gotta take a deep breath. All because there may never be a Gremlins 3. So tell me, where did the Gremlins go? It's been so long, there's nothing to show. We could have had Gremlins versus Home Alone, or at least a cameo and Attack of the Clones. There should have been a Gremlin in Jurassic Park, or a Jaws-like movie with a Gremlin shark. 30 years later, we're all stuck at home, crying in our sleep, wondering where did the Gremlins go? It's a travesty that they've robbed us of history. We could have had Gremlins 4, Gremlins 5. Instead we got 14, Land Before Times. I close my eyes and Gremlins are old and icy. We could have had Gremlins 6 and Gremlins 7. Instead we got COVID and 9/11. So tell me, where did the Gremlins go? It's been so long, nothing to show. Imagine there's a film where Gizmo becomes a gremlin who teaches the other gremlins about democracy and philosophy. They develop a country, they name it Gremlin Nation. They ban all immigration, they have genocidal tendencies. Gizmo isn't into it, also he has a kid with a human woman played by Jennifer Aniston. We could call it Gremlins 3. There should have been a Gremlin in Jurassic Park, or a Jaws-like movie with a Gremlin shark. 30 years later, we're all stuck at home, crying in our sleep, wondering where did the Gremlins go? Joe Dante, where did the Gremlins go? Howie Mandel, where did the Gremlins go? Steven Spielberg.
It's not the north or the south side. No, it's not. It's the dark side. You are correct. Get from the empire to all you beta haters out there. We'll blow your planet up.
What does thy bidding, my master?
It's a disaster. Skywalker we're after.
What if he can be turned to the dark side?
Yes, he'd be a powerful ally. Another dark Jedi.
He will join us or die. We got Death Star. 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 We got Death Star.
And you know that we got it. Death Star. And you know that we got it.
player hater. You know that I still must confront Lord Vader. But there's a city in the clouds where they keeping my crew. A Jedi's gotta do what a Jedi's gotta do. So now Vader, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's right, R2. I just set a new course. We're going to Cloud City. It's a mighty good gin and tonic, which makes me up another.
Impressive. Now release your anger. You must have sensed that your friends are in danger.
Why'd you slice off my hand?
It's imperative that you understand. Obi-Wan would never bother. Tell me you about your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Then there's something I must reveal. Then I'm your father. 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 I'm your father.
Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke.
Something been changing inside me. Now sex isn't fun, but I found a new way I could come. I just won't jerk off in front of someone, yeah. So now I've been plotting and scheming, and I'm out on the prowl. And I got my lotion and towel, and I wanna do this shit now, yeah. So I found a pretty little lady and asked the girl, how was your day? But I just didn't care anyway. I couldn't even remember her name, yeah. And I looked around for a second and made sure nobody could hear. And then that's when I pulled her in near. And I whispered right into her ear, can I please get consent? Cause I wanna jerk on my dick. And I wanna do that shit nice and hard. And you're gonna stand there and watch. Can I please get consent? Cause I wanna jerk on my dick. And I wanna do that shit nice and hard. And you're gonna stand there and watch. Can I please get consent? Things ain't been getting no better, I just don't think you understand. I've been traveling across the land for girls to watch me put my dick in my hand, yeah. Girl, I don't even want fuck you, I just want to stroke on my pole. I don't want nothing to do with your hoe, I just want to jerk off and stare through your soul, yeah. Now when I go to the club and I do my stand-up routine, and I see all the girls that I see, I just want to jerk off and spray on my cream, yeah. And as I stood up on the stage and I looked through the laughter and smoke, well, I went to go tell a good joke, but these were the words that I spoke. Can I please get consent? Cause I wanna jerk on my dick, and I wanna do that shit nice and hard, and you're gonna sit there and watch. Can I please get consent? Cause I wanna jerk on my dick, I wanna do that shit nice and hard, and you're gonna sit there and watch. Can I please get consent? As I looked out at the crowd, they were baffled and covered in cum. Every woman and man, everyone. Well, I just couldn't help but feel dumb, yeah. So I put the mic in the stand and I turned and I walked off the stage past a man who had cum on his face. And I thought, well, does that make me gay? I don't know. Then I sat down at the bar and I looked at the man to my right. He was handsome and darker than night. He was funny as shit and polite, yeah. Then the man gave me a pudding and said it would put me at ease. And now I still remember the words that he spoke right before I passed out on my knees. I do not need consent. You're gonna suck on my dick. You're gonna do that shit nice and long, and then you're gonna fall fast asleep. I do not need consent. You're gonna suck on my dick. You're gonna do that shit nice and long, then you're gonna fall fast asleep. And then you're gonna fall fast asleep.
Welcome, everybody, to the third episode of Burnt Popcorn. You got me, Dr. Til, proprietor of this here channel and shithead extraordinaire. And with me tonight, you got the other host of this show. Not my dog scratching. Hey, dog scratching, can you go do that somewhere? Why are you only doing it when I have the microphone on? Anyways, got Ken of the North, the fucking clip master, motherfucking extraordinary. Ken, are you back? He's still muted. I guess I gotta carry the show on my own.
Nope, sorry, I'm
Oh,
back.
there he is. Oh my God. Oh, he scared me there, Ken. Good Lord Almighty.
I was joining the. I'm sorry, I thought we had the other intro going before we popped on.
Oh,
Sorry.
you know what? I for some reason thought that was on the end of that thing.
No, no, I was like, oh, and then he's like, hey, I was like, oh shit.
Well, I was watching the ticker or the timeline, and I was like, oh, it's done. And I just like hit over. Well, guys, welcome chat. Hey, how's it going? We got 5 people watching right now. Hello, 6 people.
Yeah, hi,
What?
guys.
Got Mr. Roots Calhoun in the chat. Mr. Lean and Mean Manu in the chat, and we also got Roblox and friends.
Hold on, I got to ban Roots already.
All right, God
He's
damn it,
causing
Roots.
trouble. You're out of here, Buster.
Kin of the Dork, am I right? All right,
Yeah.
Roots.
Yeah. No, we don't. That ain't the place for this, all right?
Get him, chat. I took his wrench. Oh, Roots, your wrench broke, dude. I told you they're cheap made. I got them from China.
You got to be delicate with
Try,
them. You're
guys, try
going
not to
off the
bonk
rails
Roots
here.
if you can help it. I see the grade name go, oh no.
Take that, you rentless bitch.
Oh, damn. Lean and Mean got him. Oh.
Womp womp.
It's okay, Roots. You were just timed out. It's fine. If you stick with us, Roots, I got another wrench in the back for you. Just give me some, hey, Eric, what's going on? Give me some time. I'll go back there and try to figure out what I do with that box of cheap-ass wrenches. In the meantime, we got a discussion tonight. This is one of my
Oh yeah.
all-time favorite, I guess you say action/sci-fi movies. Like,
Good description. Yep.
there's always been a division in nerd fandom of Star Wars or Star Trek. I say y'all both gay. Stargate. Like,
That's not. I mean, given the fact that how many runoffs this thing had and how long it was on, I'd say it's up there.
in this movie, if this was the only thing that came out from Stargate, it would be perfect almost. Like,
Okay.
Lena means is science fiction. I like it. That's nice. That's a good one.
Well, the thing about it is the show kind of just rewrites the ending of this movie.
Yeah, a
And
little
it's sorta,
bit. Yeah, a little bit.
are
Mainly
all
the
totally different
origin
directions?
of the bad guys, the Gould, as you get to learn about them called in the fucking show. But let's just give them a little quick. You know what? I have the trailer pulled up. I've
Can we
got
play
my
trailers.
I've got the Stargate trailer for like the 1994 official trailer.
No, I got it, but are we allowed to play? Or aren't people getting
I
popped
think
for
you
trailers?
can. It depends on the trailer. A lot of times it's
Okay.
mostly new trailers. But I
Got
do have my YouTube studio open so that if there is a YouTube or what a copyright flag, I can quickly get rid of it. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
I came prepared. Let's see. Let's give it. I'm sure people are familiar with this movie, but let's give a little look see at the trailer because it's been a long time since I've seen the trailer, let alone like actually watched. Well, I mean, I watched the movie today, like, but like before that, it's been a couple years.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been probably a good couple of years for me, and I didn't get a chance to sit down. I just went through like a clip thing. I just did a bunch of research on it and then clipped it. I didn't get an actual chance to sit down and rewatch it. So
I would say
I'm just gonna-
this is Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin. They were like the two guys behind this Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow, some other shit. Like this is their best work together. Like
I
this.
saw the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say this and Independence Day are probably their two best.
Yeah, the way he described how he wanted to make this movie was like Lawrence of Arabia, or however you say it, in space.
That
Is
sounds
basically
awesome.
what you-
I was talking to my
So-
roommate earlier today, and I was like, you know what? Like, I would put this up there, like this particular movie, I'd put up there with the great adventure movies of like the past 50 years, like the first Indiana Jones, like, fucking, even like a Die Hard type thing, or even like the Star Wars movies. Like, I would put this up there with them. Now it doesn't have the same pull power that those other movies do. I'll give it
Or
that.
the fan base.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the fan base is big, mainly Canadian, which is weird, but big. And so,
No,
like, I
agree.
get why it's not as big. It doesn't quite appeal, but I was always the kid that loved the Egyptian bullshit and like the Indiana Jones running through the desert, like fucking racing camels and riding jeeps and fucking going in lost tombs and shit. I always ate that shit up, dude. So this movie, and I love science fiction, so this movie like hit right home for me, like hit me right goddamn in the balls. It's great.
Yeah, it's cool. It combined, like you said, the Lawrence of Arabia, like Indiana Jones type feel, and then it made it like even more. Well, before the stupid fourth Indiana Jones movie that was terrible, but it added like a sci-fi feel to it, and it's just cool. And they added the ancient Egypt stuff, and it was like, and not only that, it was like an original thought. You know, everything else was pretty ain't by numbers back then. You had your Star Wars or your Star Trek, and everything else was some kind of weird monster and space thing. And this one kind of put everything on its head.
And I've always like people really like the ancient aliens thing. And as you can see, that fucking show's been going for like I think it's on like its 18th season or some shit.
It's such garbage. It's literally like
it started off pretty decent show, right? Like I mean, it was at least
Yeah.
interesting. It may not have been like totally factual, but it was interesting, right?
Well, I always thought the show was, hey, we don't know what it was, we don't know what it is, but it's aliens. I thought that's like, we don't know, we can't exactly explain what the hell this thing, what happened, but you know, the answer to all your questions is aliens. And
I liked the more idea of it's just a possible explanation. Where it's like there's a lot of weird shit. A lot of weird shit points to it could be aliens. Or as Graham Hancock has put forth, that it's actually all from an ancient civilization that was almost advanced as us, if not as advanced as us in like maybe a different way. Like they didn't use like combustion engines, but they used something else. And it's like, I mean, there's fucking pyramids like 5 miles off the coast of Japan that's like under a fucking football field deep worth of water.
And they don't know what the language is on it.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, you might have a little bit of a point, like a little bit. Here, Roots, I went to the back and I found this for you, bud. Here you go. Don't break this one, dude. Like, Jesus. They're cheap made. Don't actually try to, tighten bolts with them or nothing. It doesn't work. But yeah, so
me out of his stream now.
But yeah, so it's like it's a very, I don't know, it's a thing that a lot of people find very fascinating, whether it be true or not.
And then that thing too, you could you could do whatever you want with it. It's just got endless possibilities. You can create an ancient civilization. And it's like, all right, well, it's science fiction. You don't have to be historically accurate, or it doesn't necessarily have to make sense.
Yeah. But that's what I like about stuff like this is they take like they have a good idea of what like the general populace's like knowledge of this shit actually is, which is not very deep.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Keep that shit the same and just slide a new layer under it, all made up for your story, and boom, you're goddamn golden. I love it. It's like it's smart and almost lazy.
They know people don't know certain not too much knowledge about something, and then they sort of just exploit that and say, well, this is what you have. Don't look into it too much.
Yeah, Lena Mean wants to know if I like the Orville. Dude, the Orville is pretty good. Like,
Orville's pretty good.
I'm not a huge Seth MacFarlane fan, but I fucking gotta admit the Orville's pretty goddamn good. Like,
yeah, it's more Star Trek feeling than actual Star Trek right now.
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. I love Star Trek too, man. I'm one of those dorks. And
Who's that fat bitch they made the president?
Stacey Abrams.
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Everything is just circling the gutter, man. It's so bad.
Dude, did you watch the scene?
I've seen the clip over and over and over. Everybody, even like normies and other people that don't even like.
yeah,
pay
everybody's
attention to
going
all the-
yikes.
Like, this is terrible.
Like, I don't even know if they're saying yikes to her being the quote unquote president, but they're definitely saying yikes to her acting.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so fucking bad.
I was like, God, if you're gonna do this, at least get somebody that knows what, like, can actually put two sentences together and doesn't look like they're robotic.
Yeah.
God, she was terrible. Or don't give her any lines.
Lena Mean says it's how it was seriously Star Trek how I wanted.
Yeah.
I would say Orville, if they had just made that like all Federation shit instead of like whatever the fuck their thing's called.
I don't think they're allowed to.
No, I'm saying like if they had gone Star Trek branding, that would have been the way to do a comedy Star Trek.
Well, I think that's a good point. Like, I think if I have any complaints, I like the Orville, but I have the only thing I can really like criticize it for, and it kind of gets in the way of sometimes enjoying some episodes because it doesn't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah,
Is
it doesn't know.
comedy?
It doesn't
Is
know
it
if
satire?
it goes by sitcom rules where nothing really matters, or does it go by the rules of like sci-fi where they're trying really fucking hard to stay within like the things that they set up, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, but I do like it, but yeah, it does suffer from that stuff, and he's always going to get some kind of social commentary, but I think he's trying to at least smart enough not to go too far into it, and like the thing about Star Trek, what it made it great was they never sent a message. I mean, they'd always have a commentary on what's going on in the world, but they never told you to pick which side was right and which side you should do. They presented a problem, and then they let the audience let them feel however they're going to feel about the situation, you know? So instead of saying, hey, these are the bad guys, racism bad, blah, 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 it's like, here's the situation, and, you know, you feel how you feel about it. It's up to you to say who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah, they give you a lot of morally gray, kind of like ambiguous, like resolutions and some of their stuff. Like the ones that always get decided where they're like trying to choose whether or not Data's like a sovereign being or not, or if he's property.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit's really interesting. Lucas just put a link in the chat for something called the Earth Disaster Documentary.
Go on.
I'm gonna need better
Click on that.
explanation myself because like I'm like skimming through it and showing like the Earth explode and like magnetic pole shifting. Lucas, you're blowing my mind here. Something about I just clicked on pyramids. Oh Jesus. Oh, this is like the. All right, Lucas. I'm saving that to my watch later, so I can watch it later.
Well, I'm scrolling through it too. There seems to be a lot of the Earth blowing up or something going on here.
I mean, whether true or not, that still tickles my nerd buttons. You know what I mean?
Oh, should we we're why we're one man down? Should we go over that?
Guru was supposed to be with us tonight. Haven't heard from him, so he might be like caught up at work.
He tweeted out our going live right now. So
Oh, did he?
yeah.
I don't know then.
Maybe. I think it was just a case like we kind of left it open and we just all assumed that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll just do that one last show and then
Yeah.
He's
So
like, oh man, nobody got back to me. I guess we're not doing it. So I don't know. It was just I'm thinking miscommunication.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Basically, Guru's leaving the show. He doesn't feel like he can just keep up doing movies, and he says he doesn't want to be anybody he's not. You know, so I feel that. So no hard feelings with him. He's always welcome to
He
come.
got an offer from a different podcast.
He got an offer from He got an offer from fucking Daywave. He's gonna replace Pessy. Guru, if you're watching, bud, if there's ever a movie that you want to like we say that we're gonna do and you want to do, dude, you're always fucking welcome to come back and hang out. Like
Absolutely.
Guru just got a guru, man, and we respect that.
Gotta guru it.
Yeah.
Which I was the other thing I'm disappointed about is like I didn't have a chance to rewatch the movie. I was like, that's okay. Guru next, you know, usually the next one in line. He'll have all the
I think he
deets.
did this to you on purpose, Ken. He knew he saw it coming. He's like, you know what? No, Ken needs
They
to do
know,
his own
they
research.
know I'm a fraud now.
He's trying to teach you, Ken. He's trying to teach you the ways.
Damn your life lessons, Guru.
Yeah. Guru will still be around, but we'll miss him here on the show. And
Yeah.
we'll probably start having some guests here and there to fill in some of the dead air. We always know that Roots can talk for 7 hours straight, as seen on one of my other shows. So we'll start.
Yeah, we're still toying with stuff. Like we're trying to get into a groove. What did you say yesterday, Till? What are all successful podcasts?
Oh yeah, I was
are?
like, it's like with TV shows, you never watch like the first season just kind of doesn't count. Good stuff happens there, but it kind of doesn't count because the show's figured out itself. Same thing with podcasts. Don't listen to the first 100 episodes. And this is number 3. So
Yeah.
hey,
yeah.
I think we're doing pretty good so far.
No, not bad. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to shill the thing. If you guys want to help support the show, you can always go to streamlabs.com/ministryofdude because I've been too lazy to, make a dedicated burnt popcorn fucking
Same here.
Streamlabs yet. I'm getting to it, guys. I'm fucking getting to it. There's so many lobsters to kill. You have no idea. And I have 2 other shows that do roughly about 25 hours worth of stuff a week in 3 days. Because I'm a fucking nut job.
Till's doing a lot. All the money goes to him. He's carrying a lot of the weight.
I mean, so far we've made $3 from this show. So I think we're doing really good.
And that's all yours, buddy. That's all yours. I was gonna do a joke and say, "Hey, should we get a hold of Guru and give him his cut of the Streamlabs?"
You just send him $1. I'll send him. What I'll do is I'll go get I'll cash it. And I'll go get $3 and put him in picture frames.
There you
And,
go.
and
Our
on
first
his
dollar, yeah.
on his I'll put first and last. Mine I'll probably put first last question mark.
Hope, maybe.
Hope. So yeah, and as always, you guys can recommend movies for us to cover in the future. We're trying to do this weekly. Our schedules are changing constantly, so you know how that shit works out. So the nights may change here or there, but if you're in the Discord, you'll get an alert. And if you're not, well, hopefully you follow somebody on Twitter or something. So.
No, we don't actually burn popcorn. Damn it, Lean.
I mean, I do, but that's just because I like them a little crispy.
Well, we're not doing it on the show.
I also love annoying everybody with the smell of burnt popcorn for 7 hours.
Dude, that's all we had growing up was burnt popcorn. That's why I was heavy on. I was very enthusiastic about the name.
Yeah,
that's
I like it.
my movie theater experience.
Yeah.
By movie theater, I meant when we got it home and on the VHS we would watch them.
Yeah, that's pretty much mine, but mine was for religious reasons, so you know.
Mine would pick and choose when the what was it? They would have phases where it's okay, and then nope, everything's the devil. We can't do it. God damn it. And that would last a month, a year, however long, and then we go back and then back and forth. It was fun. It was fun growing up that way.
Little Gazonga says, "I just show up when I see you live." It's like, you know what? You're right, Little Gazongas. Schedules really don't mean much. I really like schedules because they're very rigid and safe and warm, and so this one doesn't have to be so rigid and stuff. This is the movie bullshitting podcast. We come out here to get a little frisky and talk some movies. Hell yeah! This is like the diner that the part of the diner that you would ask to be set away from. Because 2 nerds would be arguing over, who shot first, Greedo or Han.
Han. Who says Greedo
Han.
ever?
Only
it was absolutely Han.
Only corporate
Nerds.
stooges say fucking Greedo. Only Disney Star Wars fans say Greedo.
Posers say Greedo.
All right, let's check out this here trailer right quick. Give everybody a little tasty taste of the goodness that is Stargate.
It has been buried for thousands of years. A mystery. A secret. A a threshold to the future.
Where'd you find this? I've never seen anything like this.
One man will break the
Hold on
code.
a second. Hold on. You're muted on sound. Did I not do it right? Hold on. Let me put the slideshow back up. Oh, it's because I didn't share my screen. It's you're getting the OBS. I forgot. There we go. There you go, bud.
Nice.
There we go. Just gotta get the right button pressed there, and then we'll have the stuff and things.
And open the door.
Well, you should read Stargate. That was in front of us the whole time.
I've been going nuts.
The
trying to figure out what I
other
did
will lead the way.
Why are you here?
I'm here in case you succeed.
Jackson's identified the seventh symbol.
Backup storage, reserve power, on.
What is that?
It's your Stargate.
We've opened a doorway to a world we know nothing about.
The beam has locked itself onto a point somewhere in the Kalium galaxy.
It's on the other side of the known universe.
Your turn now.
They prepared for danger.
Begin final evacuation.
They expected the unknown.
Stabilizing systems.
Initiating commencement sequence.
But they could never have imagined this.
They added in the classic shwooft.
That wasn't there before.
I
I
don't
remember
think
it with the.
I don't think it's no. I mean, like I don't mean like they added in afterwards. I mean, like I've never seen the actual trailer. I've always seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
So like, I didn't I didn't realize that I knew that sound was prevalent. It's like the fire sound, equivalent to the Wilhelm scream.
Oh yeah. I hate the fact that I can pick that out of any. You can have.
I kind of
10
like it.
different sounds.
Oh god damn it! Hold on. How's that, Susan? You fucking bitch.
Believe me.
See, I'll just throw the slideshow up for a minute. But yeah, okay. I mean, we don't really need to see anymore, I guess. Everybody got the idea. They've seen Stargate. Everybody's seen Stargate. We all seen the shit.
They're getting quick with all those bots. Damn. Shit, I forget what we were talking about. The sound effect.
Yeah, but they do like this schwoof thing. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's locked itself onto a point somewhere in the Kalium galaxy.
It's on the other side of the known universe.
Your turn now.
They prepared for danger.
Begin final evacuation.
They expected the unknown.
Stabilizing systems.
Initiating commencement sequence.
But they could never have imagined this. What a rush.
Stay right here and shoot anything that comes down that ramp.
Your job here is to realign the Stargate. Can you do that or not? I can't.
Man.
We're gonna talk about that premise. Like, this is so damn ridiculous that they would go through some kind of wormhole, not completely sure that they can get back. I know he said he did, but how the hell could he?
So, should we just run over the basic thing?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't need to do unless you want to.
Yeah, we don't need to go by scene, but yeah, we can run over the basic. So basically, Daniel Jackson is our hero. He's our guy on the screen that we identify with, or whatever.
The best kind of James Spader, a nerd, not this tough guy they try to turn him into now for some reason.
Dude, I kind of like Blacklist James Spader. I'm gonna be honest. Like the first couple of seasons of Blacklist was actually not bad. He's a suave motherfucker.
I enjoyed it too, but every season of that just became the same damn thing over and over and over. It's like both of these people should be in jail. this
Root says Kurt is the hero. Don't be gay. Kurt's also the hero, but our main protagonist, our point of view character, if you will, is Daniel Jackson. He's a disgraced Egyptologist who thinks that aliens built the pyramids, and he gets laughed out of the room. But he meets this old lady that gives off the weirdest wants to fuck Daniel Jackson vibes I've ever seen.
Right?
Like really, like she's like really a little too familiar with him. You know what I mean? Like,
And why would she be there? Because she's the daughter of the guy that found it. Like, that's not how it works.
yeah,
And she's like
Look.
104 years old.
yeah, she's really fucking old by that point. So they found it in 1928, and she was like 6 years old. So she was born in 1922. So she would have been like in her late 80s, early 90s at least.
The smell, the random old lady farts coming out of her would have been terrible.
The straight formaldehyde smell, like that car would just smell like an old pig in a jar. You know what I mean? Like,
And they're in a giant basement, so it's that smell's not going anywhere.
there's no ventilation. Like you think it's gonna
Like
go
that-
through the vents? You're out of your mind.
Like that South Park episode where they go to the old folks' home and it's just like it's a bunch of old ladies that can't control their farts.
Yeah, dude, she would have been that way where she just like you're working on the Stargate translation, and you just hear right next to you. You're just like, ma'am.
She's too old to know what's going on. What's up, Tennessee?
Yeah, it's but she's like, my father found the Stargate. Come with me, or found something in Egypt. Come with me, and I'll do some stuff, and you'll look at some things.
Yeah, I should totally be in charge of this military operation.
Yeah, for real. So she takes him back to the military base. It's like an old nuclear bunker or nuclear missile silo, and she shows him the stones they found, and he translates them within a couple of days.
People that have been there for like what, years?
It was like 2 years. And he's like, you mean to tell me you translated in 5 days what people couldn't translate in 2 years? He's like, 2 years? Like, I really wish Daniel Jackson would have just started laughing. Just laughing hysterically. Like, are you guys serious? You tried to do that for 2 years?
2 years.
Losers.
You can't tell me they haven't they had 6 of the 7 symbols and they couldn't easily just did it once. All right, that's not it. Okay, that's not it. And that's not it.
I know, right?
2 years of that?
They couldn't have done it by process of elimination. Maybe it just took too much power to try to do it.
Maybe do it by the one that looks exactly like the symbol you're looking at, except 2 squiggly lines.
Yeah, the one that looks like the most basic Egypt symbol. Oh, it's a pyramid with the moon above it.
It's a triangle. You fucking asshole.
Yeah. And it kind of pissed me off when he went later in the movie when he figures out the 7th symbol for the planet they're on. It's like, you dick. You know your symbol is the pyramid with the moon above it. You could have just went and looked at it and found the closest fucking thing to it. Like, oh, that's one with 3. That must be it. Bam.
Yeah, exactly. And then like I don't like how the answer to your crazy question was just looking up to fucking see how many suns or moons are in the sky.
Yeah.
Well, the whole premise of that is like, yeah, he lied, but who would take an entire team to another planet based on, I should be able to figure it out.
So like he figures all this shit out, right? He translates. They're like, door to heaven. He's like, no, fuck that. It's Stargate, dog. And like he like erases it with like his fucking like his sleeve or some shit.
Yeah.
He's like, who wrote door to heaven, retard? Stargate.
Literally, like, who's the retard?
And it's the fucking guy from let's see if I can find his face in the trailer.
Oh, he's a character actor now. Oh, there he was. You just had him.
Yeah, I just had him. He's the guy that they made Colin Farrell look like in order to become the Penguin.
He is. He really is.
Well, that
There he
guy,
is, right there,
that guy on the
goofy
far right
bastard.
here. Yeah, I see him right there.
He plays a goofy nerd in everything he's in.
Yeah, this guy right here. Like, they literally just made Colin Farrell look like him. Like, they should have just hired him. Like,
Really? Yeah. Who the hell said that? Who was that? Roy said that?
maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
Somebody said that exact same thing. I was dying.
Yeah, it's not my original thought. I'm not. I'm not claiming that. But yeah, like
you're actually right. They could have just got this guy.
Yeah, it would have been way cheaper. He doesn't cost nearly as much as fucking Colin Farrell. You don't do any of the goddamn prosthetics.
No, it's like Tom Hardy doing Bane. Like, all right, cool. You're not gonna win any awards because nobody can see your face moving. You have no emotion.
Yeah. Although Colin Farrell, He might get
I heard,
some.
I heard he's good in the movie. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't found a good bootleg. I mean, I haven't gone to the movies yet.
It's gonna be on HBO Max soon.
Ooh.
Like in like 2 or 3 months, I think.
Oh yeah, that's not that soon.
That's
bud.
pretty soon. Considered. Think about when you were a teenager and you were going
That's
to buy
what
DVDs. You had to wait like
That's
9
exactly what
months.
That's exactly where I was going. I was like, dude, we're not one teenagers anymore, where we had to wait almost a year for a movie to come out.
Dude, I remember getting my dad to take me up midnight the night before Spider-Man came out in DVD so I could stand there and wait for the guy to unwrap the fucking thing and hand me my copy so I could go fucking buy it.
Dude, I lived at Blockbuster, man. I would go in there when they had that 4 movies for $20 deal. I was there all the time, baby.
Yeah.
Stacking up, got my DVD collection, I think up to almost 300 DVDs.
I had around 600 or 700 at one point.
I got to like 200. I was like, this is stupid. I don't
Yeah,
wanna do this.
when I started getting to 6 or 7, because it was like compulsory almost at one point. Like there was a couple of times I would spend my entire check from my summer job on fucking DVDs. Which I mean, like, given it was only like 300 and something bucks maybe, but like I was still spending like DVDs were like $20 a piece for a new one.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, easily.
Yeah, I would just go stack up, man. That was before
It's
I
like, hey, do you
smoked
want to buy
weed.
4 movies or do you want to get one good movie?
Yeah, exactly.
4 movies it is.
You wait till they do like the 5-pack where it's got like all 5. There was one that had like all 4 Batman movies. So I had that one. That was the one I'd watch. But I had the other ones. I was like, okay, I watched these a couple times. I'm gonna keep them as collector items. I fucking end up throwing most of those away, I think.
I did the same thing. I did a yard sale. I sold as many as I could, and the rest ended up in a trash can.
Yeah.
But what the hell was it? No, you know how you're doing those like Irish gypsy or travelers, gypsy, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I don't know if my family descended from those, but we move all the time. And you know how annoying it is to move 200 DVDs?
Okay.
Like,
Yes,
constantly?
I do. Dude, there was one time when I moved from home to college, I got a brand new notebook, and I would number the boxes, and I would literally list everything inside of all the boxes, and I would like name the boxes and shit. So like everything was so organized when I got to the fucking place or whatever. It was like, oh, I need this thing. I would just like look through my fucking thing and find what box it was in, and be like, all right, there it is.
Dude, you know the
Took
you probably had one.
forever.
You know those cheap racks you could get that like were pieced together?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They'd be like 2 row. You can stick 2 rows of maybe like 50 DVDs, and it was just like these 3 pieces that you put together. I was so lazy I didn't put the things in the DVDs in the box. I would just move that thing around, and it would snap apart every time I did it, and I never learned my lesson. Like mid transferring it over, it just all of them. The top one would break off, and like 40 movies would go flying.
Yeah. God, I remember having to reinforce those fucking boxes so much because you wouldn't think about how heavy they were. And then I also was a book collector.
Oh man, you were a double nerd. You're
Yeah.
kicking my ass on the nerddom over here, Mister. I went to college. What?
Yeah, Stargate was one of my favorite ones, dude. I used to love watching the shit out of this movie.
It's weird. My growing up, we always had like a mainstay every year. Like we always had what Flight of the Navigator when I was really young, and then it was Overboard. Overboard was on in my house all the friggin' time. Man, I mean that's why I like Kurt Russell so much. I don't know. And then like each year it changed, and this movie like Tombstone was on all the time. We just throw it in. This one obviously, and it was we would pick a movie, and that would be the movie for the year until something else replaced it.
Mine was
So
mainly
he,
like The Mask, Batman, Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Oh yeah, exactly.
and Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
Nice.
That was like honestly
when
that
Jim
explains
Carrey-
about
back when Jim Carrey
47%
could do
of my
no wrong.
personality.
That's good, but I guess I got a weird thing where if something bothers me now, I can't look back. So that's probably why I didn't even think of Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber and all those, because he sucks now.
I like to think that Jim Carrey died in 2009. Like instead of his girlfriend dying, like he died.
No, that's yeah. I wish I could do that. Go to that headspace.
Preserve him for a memoriam. I like to think that he died the same night Chris Farley died. Just keep 90s era. Just keep 90s era Carrie.
And they died in a cool way, like that didn't make them look like scumbags, like on a plane crash, not like some hooker left your coke and vodka-ridden body to throw up on itself and choke to death on.
Yeah, exactly. They died in a head-on hang gliding collision.
Yeah,
Both of them.
Yeah, they did something hilarious.
Both of them, one go. So anyways, Daniel figures the shit out that the idiots couldn't figure out. And then they're like, oh, should we show them? And they open the wall in their fucking conference room. And there's just a Stargate sitting on the other side of the wall, ready to go. Why would you put your fucking conference room
Yeah.
that
Couldn't
close
you just have that in a different section of the
to
fucking
an
bunker you're
alien
in?
fucking device that could possibly explode when you turn it on? You don't know.
Again, one of those weird writing things that they did. It was like, oh, this is going to be theatrical. This is so goddamn impractical. Why would you have a disappearing wall when you can just have this room somewhere else in the building? So stupid. You know what should be between him and the Stargate is a door, not a removable wall.
I mean, they are blast walls.
With a magical MacGuffin device.
So they use this fucking little code they figure out. They turn on the Stargate.
Well, hold on. We missed the Kurt Russell introduction.
Oh, yes. Okay. Dude, the Kurt Russell introduction is one of my favorite things because he's literally about to put a gun in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's sitting on his son's bed.
Just sitting on his gun, yeah, with just a gun. And he's clearly... I understand the, it kind of makes sense towards the end of the middle movie whenever they kind of do the reveal. Like, this guy's clearly suicidal, and this is the guy you want to send to another planet.
The guy walks in like, Colonel, and you're like, wait, did you just slide a gun under that pillow?
He's clearly been crying for days.
Yeah, your hair is down to your middle of your back. You don't look in a good way.
No, his wife is just chain smoking cigarettes. She's kind of over the whole thing, but he's still in the room. It's like, so he's been this way for a long time. So, Jesus.
I love to see
let's put him in charge of a space mission that could be like the biggest step in mankind.
I love how fucking just over it she is, where she's just like, yeah, he's in the other room about to put a gun in his mouth, like stubbing out the cigarette. She's so just like laissez-faire about it. She don't give a fuck.
She's like, yeah, you can try, I guess. I don't care. Whatevs. I'm over it.
But dude, like, my favorite...
That whole thing, like... Oh, I'm sorry.
My favorite scene is, like, right after... I was telling you this before. Like, right after they get the Stargate turned on and they actually get to work. It just cuts to Kurt Russell going down... Well, in the extended version. Cuts to him going down this, like, long hallway. And he slides open this blast door, and there's just the embedded soldiers that came through the Stargate that they found under the Stargate in the 20s. And he's just looking at them and looking at the Anubis mask and going, in his head you can just hear him going, gonna need a nuke.
I'm gonna blow that up.
I'm gonna need a nuke. Blow that motherfucker right up. This is my opportunity. I'll go out a hero.
I was like, when you first showed me that, because I haven't seen that clip, like, I thought it was a different movie. I thought we were watching The Thing, and that was like the petrified corpse of the monster. Yeah. That's what it looked like when you first looked at it. I was like, oh wait, did they incorporate The Thing in this?
Because in the theatrical cut, they don't really show you what they see under. Like you kind of see it through the crowd, but you don't get a good look at the Anubis mask. And when it's hung up on the wall, you can actually see like the jowls and the fucking ears and shit. So you're like, oh, it's the Anubis mask. Dude, those guys, fucking badass.
And the other thing with Kurt, I was like, all right, I get, I kind of makes sense in the movie, but they didn't just like planning on sending him over. Like they put him in charge of everything.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It's kind of implied that the general knew he was suicidal, and that the plan from the get-go was to send the crew through, right? You say Colonel Jack's in charge, send the crew through, take some readings, take some samples, get some pictures, and then they just go right back. And Jack just shuts the thing off and pulls out his nuke and blows the whole goddamn thing up.
I understand that, but if that's his mission, fine. But they put him in charge of the actual mission,
I think
before
it
they
was
even got, they
kind
found
of,
out.
I think Kowalski was actually the one who was really in charge. Because they kind of like, Jack doesn't ever actually really do much over the course of the movie.
No, he said everything's got to especially go through him. That's what he said.
Well, I think part of that is so they don't raise any suspicions with the soldiers. Because, like, I feel like suicide bombing of an alien transport device could have some legal gray areas.
Yeah.
So.
And I like, you know what's funny? Like, back then, it's like, oh, why would that would be so stupid? If this fails, we just gave our enemy the nuke. And, like, we look at current times, it's like, this is exactly what our stupid government would do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Let's blow it up. If we can't make money off of it, blow it up. Which, again, you're not going to shut down another planet full of resources.
Yeah, especially a planet that's...
enemy...
go ahead.
Especially for an enemy that hasn't bothered you for 10,000 years.
Yeah, right? Why are you going over there and kicking the hornet's nest, you dick?
Yeah. If this is how they kept themselves safe, burn that thing. What are you doing?
We got some smart people. Use the address you figured out to learn, like, figure out other addresses, and then, go there instead.
Well, didn't the TV show kind of make that whole thing, like, obsolete? Because it sounds like there was that gate could only go to that planet. But if they tried all the other sequences and shit or anything else, it would have just went to a different planet.
Well, not necessarily, because it's like a telephone number. If you just plug in random numbers, you might get a real place, like get a real phone or whatever, or you might just get like a weird, no connection sound.
I thought what made everything different was just the last symbol, but that kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, for some reason on the stones, this also doesn't make sense. On the stones, they wrote the address to the place they were sealing off.
Yeah.
Why?
They left that one off.
I guess maybe so. Like they probably wrote around it in Egyptian. Hey, don't dial this, dickhead. And like he just didn't bother to translate that part.
Maybe. But they were smart enough to break it to bits on the other side, so it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
To smash the last number to bits. Instead of breaking everything, they just break the one.
Well, I think for the planet they went to, like, for that planet, Earth was where they thought the Egyptians were from. Or the gold. So, like, fuck this. We're not letting anybody get to this fucking planet ever again.
All right, so he translated Kurt Russell's suicidal. We all know that in the thing, but he somehow was put in charge of this life on Earth changing event. And so he changed it. They started up and they start sending robots through.
The Malps. I love the Malps.
Yeah.
They're such an impractical robot. Just a big hulking box on like little tiny wheels with a big robot arm on the front.
So do they keep like a cord, or are they sending those messages like through space? I forget that part.
Radio signals can go back and forth. It's just full matter can't.
Oh, so they can keep it open and you'll get signals from the other side. I forgot about that part. Okay.
That's part of the stuff that the show kind of filled in.
Oh, okay.
And they did that really early. They're like, as long as the wormhole is active, radio signals can go back and forth, but the stream is only one dimensional or one directional.
Okay. No, oh yeah, that makes sense now. I guess they try to fill in some plot holes here.
Yeah. Which, like, I would say a lot of the changes that the TV show made more sense. Like, they made the bad guys into, like, worms that, like, crawled into, like, your spinal, like, column and, like, attached itself, right?
Instead of some kind of weird giant monster that reveals itself whenever light shines
just
on
literally just has, like, the human person's body on until he gets too bright.
So is the human body a cloaking device of somehow? I don't know.
So yeah, it doesn't make as much sense.
And why do you need to be in a gay man? I don't know. Very weird. He specifically came across the cosmos to enter a gay boy.
That was one of the things I was gonna bring up. Is like, is the antagonist a little gay to you?
Yes, in life and in the movie. Yes, 1000% one.
All the
he surrounds himself with dudes and little boys.
This movie is actually an allegory for Roland Emmerich's struggle with his own homosexuality, where he's like, the masculinity and the gay inside of me are fighting, and the gay wants to take out the masculinity, but the masculinity wants to nuke the gay. I don't know if he sounds like that. I don't know what he sounds like.
This is the struggle in all of us. No, it's not. No, it really isn't.
No, Roland, I think we're fine.
Yeah. I don't understand that casting choice at all. Like, you didn't even, like, I get he was supposed to be young and he was supposed to be fearless, but it's...
I think
this would have been the guy that ran away first. I'm sorry. This guy would have, like, ran over children to get away from this thing.
Or he would have ran to his husband and been like, hey.
Yeah. Get me out of here. He would have jumped right into his arms and carried him
Get
away.
me out of here, Paul. I don't know why he tried to do like a gay, gay Jewish man.
What the hell?
Get Paul, save me from the big pyramid monster. Now I'm just sounding like Royce Lopez.
Who just sounds like Elmo.
Dude, side note, the way they did the visual effects for the Stargate was really fucking cool. Like,
for the time, that was kind of that was kind of new age for the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, more or less. But here's the actual. I don't think we'll get copyright struck for this because this is just like legit, like like test footage. So I don't think we'll get struck for this. But it's literally like a bucket that he has a camera.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, that he has a camera in, and he's like got like an air cannon that he's popping at the surface of the water.
Okay.
And it's making all these fucking ripples and shit.
That's so simple and practical.
Yeah, and it's because it's like water and how you get a lot of this black behind there. You can key that shit out real fucking easy, and especially in the old days, like they would use black a lot of times, and you get the hand going through it.
Nice.
Oh, I always love that shit, dude. The visual, like the practical.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The practical visual effects shit always just looks so much crazier than the CGI bullshit. The CGI bullshit always just looks like fucking rubber and Play-Doh.
Yeah, it's just there's always something like something in your eye can just detect that, just like see. It's just not real. You can I know it looks awesome, but you can just something in your brain and in your eye just tells you like it doesn't really suck you in like practical effects do.
Yeah. See, this is the part they used for the tail, like out the back. And I loved how in the show they quickly. Oh yeah, and here's how they do that.
That's awesome,
dude. It is pretty, but dude, it looks so good too. And
I remember thinking when they actually go through like how cool that is, but when I rewatch it, I was like, God, it's so generic. It's like the wormhole flight itself.
Yeah, the actual wormhole. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's like kind of mid-90s video game, but it's still pretty cool.
So good, it fit, but it's just like the other thing was so cool, and you kind of finished kind of weak.
Yeah, like I love how in the show they write out the tail by because in the movie, like the tail just like goes out and it's just making this wormhole behind it, and they just kind of don't show it so they don't have to like film it from different weird angles, And in the show, the way they wrote it out is like it would do it. and then it would like go flat, so that they could just get that profile. But I'll give them that profile looks clean without the tail. It looks pretty good. Like once it's like open, you can do a lot with that. Just put some lights behind that motherfucker. There you go. Hey, that's easy. But so they send the probe through. They find out there's oxygen, all that shit. They basically find out it's safe. And they try to they assemble their team, right? They get Kowalski. They tell Daniel Jackson he's going. He's like, I can't. I hate traveling. I have allergies. Dude, that's like one of the funniest shit. Is just him sneezing every time he's moving. Like, if he's moving towards a destination that isn't within 20 yards, he's gonna be sneezing the whole time.
Yeah. Which is the whole point of the whole thing was that the only reason why they're going is because they're kind of shell shocked at how fast this guy is. They think he's this mega genius, and he's the one that tells them that he can decode it on the other side.
Yeah, they say, can you get us home? And he's like, yeah. And he doesn't tell them that it's predicated on whether or not there's just another stone with the address back, like 5 feet from the gate.
and nobody has, the wherewithal to say, hey, how? How will you do that?
That's another thing that they solved in the show that they never show you in the movie was how you actually dial the gate.
Mm-hmm.
They put
without their mega machine.
Yeah, they put the gate device in the show, which the gate device looks very TV showy. I'll give it that. It doesn't look quite as slick as like the actual Stargate design. But
no, it was. They
They
didn't have the budget the movie did.
Yeah, the thing was ching 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 ching. Had like the big gem in the middle. You put your hand on it to activate it.
Oh yeah, a little pod.
Yeah, I love that shit. The show's great.
So good though.
Mr. D-Ball says, that's a comb the desert. When they go through whatever they find that they're on this distant planet, the temple that you see in the photo there, and there's just nothing around, and Daniel Jackson's like, oh shit, the address ain't here. And fucking Jack's like, what do you mean?
Wait, what?
What do you mean the address isn't here? I thought you knew the address. And he's like, nah, I don't know it. I'll have to find it. He's like, you didn't say anything about finding it. I'm like, yeah, I'll have to do that. Like, everybody fucking gets. This is where we learn of French Stewart being in the fucking movie, which
Stewart trying to make French Stewart tough is just ridiculous.
I kind of like what they did with him. Maybe like casting him was genius, because like it's a guy playing tough. But every time something happens, French Stewart just gets that big gulp thing, going on with that as Adam Apple. Like when they're like hanging out in the temple and like the fucking ship ascends.
Mm-hmm.
He's like looks up and like you just sees Adam's apple visibly go gulp. You're like, you're playing tough. You ain't no tough guy. Like you just
he
scared one out of
chicken hawk.
Yep.
But they all have no problem picking on Daniel.
Yeah. They kick his books down the fucking sand dune and
down
shit.
the dirt hole, the dirt hill.
Yeah.
Go get him. Which is kind of it works, but it's like it's also counterproductive because it's so stupid to beat up on the only guy that can get you home.
Yeah. It's like at least like physically kick him or something. Like don't leave his books out of him. His book could help you. Like
now you're pissing off the nerd instead of invoking fear. Now he's just angry.
Yeah,
you gotta whoop him up a little bit. That's nerd rule 101.
You gotta learn how to wrangle your nerds.
You gotta whoop on him a little bit.
So like they basically Daniel discovers that there's a civilization not too far away via this weird beast, and so he goes back and tells Jack, and they get like a little small group, and they go to check it out, and the rest of them stay back at the fucking temple, right, to like hold down base camp. And that's when they meet the Egyptologist from The Mummy.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Rachel Weisz's boss at the
Yeah.
goddamn library.
The one that like we're gonna believe hates this hot chick working at this stupid library in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, it was the 20s. Like, they were all dumb. They couldn't even read back then.
she like knows Egyptian, and she knows like 3 different languages, and wants to work at this library.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
So like they basically they go through the paces of kind of ingratiating themselves to this little city, and that's when they get introduced to Ra and his forces, because they think that Daniel is like a emissary for Ra because he's wearing that necklace with the Ra, the eye Ra on it.
The necklace the old lady gave him.
And then the fucking dope ass mayor gifts his bomb ass daughter to Daniel Jackson. Like, here you go, bitch. Here's some pussy for you. And Daniel Jackson's too goddamn stupid to fucking realize what just happened. It's like, dude, you're in a primitive culture and this bitch is in your tent taking her clothes off. You just got married, bro. Like,
and they're literally bowing to you. What do you think this is? What do you think is happening right now? Well, I guess I'm married now. I guess I gotta bang this hot chick. Not Daniel. Runs away. No.
The scene, the picture they just showed where like he just starts doing like language shit with her, right? But like later on when she's like, I didn't tell him that you didn't want me. Like, every time I watch that in my head, I just go, oh, fuck that mouth. Come here, girl. Let me work that mouth, girl.
I'm gonna get my nerd all over you, girl.
Yeah, Daniel Jackson just goes real fucking nerd swab. Come here, girl. Let me linguist your pussy.
And he just comes back, and now he has the same haircut as Kurt Russell in the movie. He's like, what the hell happened to you?
Honestly, though, in the show, fucking Michael Shanks eventually did cut his hair short because he got tired of the shaggy hair.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of just does look like he's got the same haircut as everybody else.
Yeah, all right, Buff Daniel. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, Buff Daniel, dude, that shit was hilarious. He's like, yeah, I'm a nerd. I still got the glasses, but let me reach over there. Oh, don't mind my biceps.
Oh, yeah. I can barely fit into these clothes. Yeah, but I'm a nerd. There, okay. Oh, whoopsie daisy. They just have him doing literally awkward stuff that's like so put on. It's like, come on.
Yeah, he does like the stammer. Like he copies James Spader's like stammer. That he does like that.
I'm trying to say, he's not a good-looking dude, and he's like a scientist, and girls wouldn't be like jumping over to bang him or anything.
Yeah, I find it hilarious that they got James Spader to play the nerd too, because like James Spader, like right before this did, what was it, Sex Lies and Videotape, where he's like just this suave like dude that just videotapes bitches talking about stuff and like masturbating, and that's like his whole thing.
I don't know, isn't this right around when he did that Wolverine movie with Jack Nicholson too? Kind of the same
the
deal.
wolf one, the
yeah,
Howling.
Is that what it's called?
Is it? No, I might be wrong. I don't fucking know. I never saw that one. Yo, what up, Yeti? What up, Devil Pup?
Yeah, what up, guys? It's I don't know. It sucks, I guess. I can't think
I've never seen it. I don't know. I like
the main guy. Yeah, the main bad guy, or no, the main character is like a middle-aged Jack Nicholson. So it's just like, okay. And I'm supposed to believe Michelle Pfeiffer wants to have sex with him.
I mean, he's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, and he's werewolf Jack Nicholson, so I guess he's even better.
Yeah, he's got that extra chest hair, ladies. It's back when chest hair was attractive.
Oh, yeah. The 80s, or no, early 90s were a great time.
Yeah. So, fucking Raw shows up. They learn of Daniel Jackson's fucking presence. And Raw pretty quickly puts together that they're from Earth. And then he's like, shit, I need to go back there and wipe out these motherfuckers. These bitches got technological like me. You can't be like that, bro.
Still pissed about that uprising.
Yeah, he's still a little bent. It's been like 10,000 years, dude. Let shit go. Like, come on. You gotta be that mad 10,000 years later? What are you, a woman? I mean, the body you chose, maybe. Maybe you got confused
really,
on the genders.
I think you nailed it. I think you nailed what the hell's going on with this movie.
Yeah, it turns out Raw's a woman.
I wanted to be a lady boy.
You did an uprising. I'm never forgetting that. Oh, God, Raw's on another one.
This is the first woke trans movie ever. We just didn't know it.
Yeah, I just didn't know it.
They snuck it by us.
So,
but yeah, we see these people. They think they're gods or like robot chickens.
Yeah.
And,
the Horus and Anubis hat. Those things are actually pretty cool looking. I'll give them that.
It was, again, it's another cool thing at the time, and they're still doing that effect where somehow metal armor just disappears behind your ears somehow.
Yeah, I guess it goes into your skull. I don't know.
Yeah, magic, I guess.
Yeah, that shit always bothered me with like the Iron Man shit. It's like the first one, like the mask would like open and like kind of set back and shit, and now it just like it's gone. You're like,
now he's got magic nanobite something.
Eat a dick, nanobites. And then now they're gonna bring Tom Cruise in to be the new fucking Iron Man.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why?
Because they hate us.
That whole thing needs to end.
Because they hate us, Ken. They want us to die and by our own hands.
Isn't he like older than Robert Downey Jr. and like will cost more?
Yes. He's supposed to. I think he's gonna be like a multiverse. Fucking Tony Stark. I don't goddamn know.
Granted, he's aging like some kind of weird sorcerer that lives on baby blood, but it's just, why aren't we getting? Well, I guess you can't if they're staying in current time.
It's that Scientology, bro. Keeps you young. Get that fucking get those thetons
Keeps
out.
You young
stay
and
young.
broke unless you're Tom Cruise.
Get those thetons out. You stay young, son. Fuck. I'm blanking on what kind of happens in the middle of there.
Yeah, we keep going. That we're let's see. The metal chickens came down.
Yeah.
Really just took the guys out really quick.
Yeah, really fucked up the place. Was like, you know what? Fuck y'all. And like blew up shit with their cool gliders. Hold on, I'm breaking a candy bar. Oh yeah.
Candy bar.
Oh yeah, Hershey's white chocolate, dog.
Ugh, now you lost me.
Dude, white chocolate and almonds. Ooh.
Dark chocolate.
I can't do that shit. It gives me heartburn like a motherfucker.
Dark chocolate, really?
Yeah, it's weird. Like
Maybe
chocolate.
that's why I love dark chocolate. Maybe that's why I always have heartburn.
Maybe. That could very well be it.
Son of a bitch.
Anyways, enough of my candy bar shit.
Sorry.
Basically, they kind of ingratiate themselves to the people. Raw comes through, fucks up the place, scatters everybody. Daniel runs off with Shara, his new wife that he doesn't know about. They run to like some fucking they're in the caverns under the city when the attack happens. That's why they get away. Okay, yeah. I'm remembering now.
Yeah.
He finds the first 6 digits of the fucking hey dog, go scratch somewhere else. Always right behind me. I don't know why he does that. They find the first 6 digits of the phone number back home, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, I don't have the 7th digit. It's all broken up. So they fucking take off when the attack happens. They end up scattered in the desert, and Raw's like wanting them or whatever. And they find like when they landed at the temple and took out all the motherfuckers, like French Stewart and all them, they were like hanging out by the temple. They find the nuke that Kurt Russell brought along with them.
Oh yeah.
And Raw immediately knows what it is. He's like, "Oh, these niggas," and
they harness the power of the atom.
Dude, just get Samuel L. Jackson to do a redubbing of this movie where he just does all Raw's lines, but he makes them real
motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
I'm Raw. I'm the baddest motherfucker in the world.
So Raw basically tells his guards, "Hey, get these motherfuckers or else." So they start really fucking with the natives and the kids of all people. There's one that like I don't remember.
Goofy looking dude.
I honestly thought it was the group of retarded kids.
That one guy is super downsy. You can't be blamed.
Dude,
for
that dude looked real fucking down. He's got like a unibrow, and his eyes are facing different directions, and his teeth are all like fucking fence posts.
And if he was like, that's really fucked up because he played an actual retarded person in that movie.
Yeah.
Now they wanted it to be really authentic, and then they blow him up.
Yeah, they blow him up. They do that thing where like the dramatic. He's wearing one of the fucking American helmets, and the helmet rolls down the stairs from the explosion. Like, no, my retard friend.
No,
And honestly, yeah, that's what the American soldiers called them, Tardo.
Let's get the normal looking one and Tardo over here. He's gonna be our front lines guy.
And Share's brother, who I thought was a girl for like the first 4 viewings I saw it, because his shirt only comes down midriff, and it looks like a little teenage fucking girl with no titties. Like all
theme in this movie that I'm finally picking up on.
A lot of people are very androgynous in this movie, and it's very weird and it's confusing sometimes. It's like I don't know, what you are. So, are you trying to have Kurt Russell as your father, or your daddy?
Because there's a very big difference.
There is.
Look, he's on the screen now, or I'm looking at the back one or the old screen. But yeah, that dude was, I'm not too surprised that his career didn't take off after this. That guy was rough to look at.
That was Andre the Giant after he lost a bunch of weight.
If he had a human-sized body. But he had all the weird giant features still on him.
Turns out he just had fat bones.
Yeah, and now he just got bird bones.
Fat bones.
What? Yeah, they got their spacecraft flying vehicles that just start shooting everything, which
they're badass. They basically just have giant staff weapons on the wings.
Yeah, they got magic, flying machines, but they have sticks that shoot things at you. It's like it's been 10,000 years. You haven't upgraded these weapons.
Other than the Stargate, the staff weapon might be my favorite, like, prop from the movie. I'm gonna be honest; those things are cool as shit.
It opens up.
There it is, right there.
Or they're just holding it and being angry. Like, well, how do you fire that thing?
With your heart. You fire it with You kill with your heart and with this weapon.
Yeah, there's like you don't see them hit a button. They pick things up and they point, and you just get angry. And the thing kills what's ever in your way.
The way God intended. And that's why guns are so great. Fuck swords.
They make bad people go away.
Unless you're in Australia.
Yeah. Then you just give up your rights and whatever.
I was gonna say then they make church people go away.
Oh shit.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, Susan. I didn't mean it. Don't shut us down now. But so they get away. The kids help him escape and shit. I think at one point Daniel Jackson and fucking Jack O'Neill get captured. And when they get away, one of the kids is like drawing their victory because the kids came in and saved their asses, got them out of there, and they're like he's drawing on the cave wall a picture of their victory. And that's when Daniel realizes, oh my god, the 7 symbols stare me in the fucking face the whole goddamn time.
Yeah. And instead of just going home and getting another nuke and blowing them to hell, they decided a little raid party to get their friends back. So
sorry, I ate candy bar. I was eating candy bar.
That's all right. You gotta let me know when it's candy time, brother.
I was like, I can get this in between. I was like, Ken can go for like another 10 seconds or so. Like, I'm still chewing. I'm just still chewing.
Like dead silence. I'm like, I know. As soon as I open my mouth, he's gonna say something, and we're gonna be talking over each other. I'm working on this whole not talking over people thing, and I'm not very good at it.
Well, I'm trying to work on the not candy barring over people, and I'm not very good at that right now. It was just
Hey,
staring
give
me in
me
the
a warning,
face,
I'll
man. You
do
don't
it.
even know. It was just staring me in the goddamn fucking face. It's like, eat me.
It can be an inch away from my eyeballs. White chocolate doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, dude, I love white chocolate. Oh, that's my favorite at Christmas. My mom makes white chocolate dipped pretzels.
Oh, okay, that does sound pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I got an aunt that does all that melting chocolate over like pretzels and stuff like that, and it's fucking amazing.
it is pretty great.
But we kind of skipped over the how like Kurt's like on Daniel's ass the whole time, like just like how he so they understand one symbol, huh? You know, maybe they know more symbols, Daniel. Fucking asshole.
Yeah. He's like, Daniel's like learning the language. He's like, what, you can speak it now? He's like, oh, it's just ancient Egypt, but slightly different.
He's not buying it too. He just looks at him like, you fucking
Yeah, I love the relationship between Daniel and fucking Jack O'Neill, because it's like this relationship where he starts off just not giving a fuck about Daniel Jackson, and then immediately hates him, and then Daniel does these little things that almost like you're like, oh well, shit, he just learned the language. Oh shit, he just got the thing, and like his reaction to him is always like, it took you this long? Like his eyes start twitching, you know? It's like you're more angry that he figured it out than he didn't.
I thought you didn't know the language, dickhead.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Kurt Russell's
I would
so
be
great.
too. It's just like this guy got us into this friggin' mess, and he said he could do it, and then I come in, and he's trying to mac to some girl in some weird hole in the.
We are stuck
and he
on a
all of a sudden knows the
goddamn.
language.
We're stuck on a goddamn alien planet, and you're trying to get your fucking dick wet.
I've been eating dirt sandwiches for an entire day, and you're over here trying to bang this chick.
He's like, and you didn't get any for us? Does she have sisters?
Is she married to all of us?
Yeah, is she all of our wives? Kowalski
Because-
just like assumes. It's like, hey baby, I heard you're ours now.
Yeah. Dibs.
Yeah, like Kowalski, that's not how it works, but
Firsties.
my germs. So
Then you use a weird ancient Egyptian condom.
it was just
Probably
threats.
that yak thing from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
It's like that thing's hollowed out tongue.
Ugh. Those intestines. Ugh. That's what they actually used to make condoms on. Was actual,
Yeah,
ugh.
absolutely.
You're fucking to my stomach, you weirdo.
You didn't think of the smell, you bitch.
You bitch.
You Egyptian bitch.
Tick tick boom. But so they fucking escape, whatever. The kid's got him. He figures out the seventh symbol. They're like, all right, we gotta go back to the fucking temple. I gotta get my bomb back, and we gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna blow the guy. He's like, plan is, I'm gonna get you all through the gate. I'm gonna blow it to fucking hell and take Raw with me.
And he's like, look, we got this army of children.
Yeah, this army of half retarded children.
Yeah.
They're all like, guns.
Well, if anything goes bad, we can use the retarded one to like start chomping on things with those giant teeth.
I feel like I've seen a cartoon of him before where like the eyes are really small and black. That's the only eye he has, and like got the huge.
A cartoon came to life. Is what
He
it looks like.
does. He does.
I couldn't be on movie like, because I'd be I was like, how are you real? What created this situation I'm looking at right now?
Yeah, right.
That guy's your dimensions don't make sense, boy. Ugh.
So they go to assault the temple. Shit goes sideways. Shari gets shot. So Daniel abandons everything and takes her up into the pyramid. Dude, the cool ring teleporters. Dude, I love the ring teleporters.
Oh, that is pretty cool. And makes the most selfish fucking request ever. Wait for me.
Yeah.
Oh, asshole, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
We
like,
just blew up a retarded kid to get here. I'm not staying long.
this brings up another thing that I never thought of. They never once asked him to write down the address.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
could
the
you
only one that can
write
get him
this
out of there.
down so if, something happens to you, God forbid, that we could, I don't know, still go home? Like, instead of having to do this entire movie again? Like,
Well, now that I think about it, Oh yeah. Oh, he didn't tell him the last symbol. Yeah, you're right. I was about to say there's stone plates of what the hell or whatever they are, carvings of what the.
Yeah, he's like,
location
I
was,
gotta
but
go
yeah.
all the way back to the fucking city and go down in the goddamn catacombs and the 17 fucking turns I took to find your dumb ass and get that stupid dress back. You're out of your goddamn mind.
No, bye.
Yeah.
Isn't the nuke up there too? So he's like, nah, I don't see you. No,
Yeah.
we're out of here. No, that plan that I came here to do will be fine if I just leave.
Yeah.
I get what I want.
So he takes her, puts her in the sarcophagus that like regenerates the fucking Gould guy, the Mr.
Yeah,
Raw.
apparently, the only thing lady or lady boys. They
Yeah.
only fix them.
So it fixes it or whatever, and Raw basically jumps his ass and goes, "No, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. You're mine now." And then at the same time, all his goons down at the temple jump Jack and all those guys, so they're fucking pinned up against the goddamn wall. And they do like this thing where they call the whole city, and they're like, "We're gonna kill these motherfuckers, and we're gonna make Daniel Jackson."
All the extras came.
Yeah, all the extras came out. And he's like, we're going to make Daniel Jackson kill his own fucking people. And then, like, the kids, like, let their presence be known. And he sees that they got machine guns and shit. And so he fucking turns that shit right around. Fucking, craziness ensues. And they eventually get the upper hand on Raw and send the bomb with a shipment of the mineral that the Stargate's made out of up into the fucking pyramid and blows his ass goddamn fucking kingdom come.
Take that, bitch.
So yeah, they all win, and Daniel Jackson decides to stay on this fucking planet with his new bitch. And
You have a door. You have a door, you asshole. You can go back.
yeah, you have the address. He's like, go back and bury the Stargate. And like,
No.
Jack Daniels was like, yeah, or Jack O'Neill's like, yeah, we'll totally do that. And then
I'm gonna go back to banging my wife.
Yeah.
I'm happy now.
He's like, I learned something to live for. I got something to live for today. Not being killed by aliens.
I got to nuke an ancient alien. I feel amazing.
Yeah, I feel great. I blew that dude out of the fucking sky.
with like a hand button.
He's like, and it was a 2-for-1 special. When I sent the nuke up, I crushed a guy's head with the fucking ring things, and it sent his head up with the bomb, and then it blew everything up. I call that 2-for-1 all day. And he starts handing out coupons.
He's like, double fuck you.
That's a double stuff. Fuck you.
I'm handing out double birds, baby.
Yeah, he's just like real full of himself. He hops through the gate, the surface. With like
He's
the double birds.
Shooting a random gun in the air, just super happy.
He just kind of pulls out the shit and starts firing it into the ceiling and just jumps through the fucking Stargate.
USA!
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the hell he's saying.
Yeah. Like, Daniels is like, I've never seen him like this before.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah. Ignore him. We'll get some slaves in here to fix that later.
I got to blow up a sky pyramid. Okay.
Yeah, I get to blow up a pyramid spaceship. Fuck you, I'm the greatest in the universe. He's like, I'm not even gonna just go home and fuck my wife. I'm gonna go home and fuck everybody's wives. I'm gonna fuck the general's wife. I'm gonna fuck Kowalski's wife. And like Kowalski's like, hey. Dude, this shit is great. I mean, you could be like, oh, there's a lot of goofy shit in it that doesn't make logical sense. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely is. But it is a classic movie in the truest sense. It's fun, fucking action-packed, got great character. Every little character's got an arc. Even little fucking French Stewart got his own little arc. Where he starts off.
Get us back.
Yeah, and he like gives him like the pat on the back as he's going into the gate. You're like, nice.
Okay. Nice. I like your arc, sir. I like where it went. No, and it holds up too. It's the special effects, in some sci-fi movies, they're like so bad and so dated, but here they didn't go heavy on the special effects, so it's like it's still watchable. It still doesn't take you away from the story at all. It's still fucking really good.
Yeah, they did a lot of great stuff. Ooh. Well, I found
Was
something.
that behind the scenes?
Oh, I found this one behind the scenes. I think this is
I
definitely
think, dude, I think this is the exact thing I watched earlier.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Because I was about to go over that scene where they had all the townspeople come in. Like, that scene kind of fucked them because they used extras that were living there locally and whatever. I don't know if this is actually Egypt or wherever they shot. And, like, half of them would come in. Like, they were there all excited, but, you know, filming a movie, you know, there's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
But they're in the desert.
Yeah.
Fucking desert. So after like a day or two, like people wouldn't show up. They didn't feel like waiting under the Egyptian sun. So they had a lot of
It's
problems
understandable.
filling that part.
Yeah.
Departments that you could possibly think of.
The filmmakers soon realized that no soundstage existed that had enough floor space to mount the huge sets and to stage the grand floor
Candy time.
effects. So they decided to convert this clear span aluminum dome, the largest in the world, into a temporary movie studio. Located at California's Long Beach Harbor, it was built to display Howard Hughes' Spruce Goose, the world's largest airplane. The sets in this vast geodesic dome covered more floor space than 4 football fields. 300 workers spent 6 months installing 700 tons of rigging pipe and readying the dome.
What kind of pipe?
Yeah, we got spruce
The
goose
cavernous
lore
center
on
piece
here.
set
This is amazing.
represents an abandoned missile silo in the American Midwest.
Educational
In the
and
film,
fun.
it is the U.S. Army's holding chamber for the Stargate, a mysterious giant ring unearthed in Egypt. It is believed to be an ancient intergalactic travel device with immense
You know why they had
power.
to do this in
When
this
it activates,
special spruce
co-stars
goose
Kurt
bunker?
Russell and James
Is
Spader
because
will be sent
no
on an
actual
interplanetary
practical
journey
bunker has a fucking
deep-
moving wall. You fucking dickhead.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of little shit like that. And what military installation would let them film in there? Like for
Yeah. Yeah, it's
get the fuck out of here. Like I don't care if this place is decommissioned. Get out of here.
I'm sure they can find some old silo, nuke silo or something.
Yeah. But if you build it, it's all controllable. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah. It's your dream, baby. You're just making it happen.
This used to be what I wanted to do, but that era is long gone. Now they don't
Yeah.
even build
You,
this
don't,
shit.
you
with-
probably don't have sex with little children,
Yeah, well that
I
too.
imagine.
That's a good reason to not go into that business.
You know, I thought my heart was in this, but I just
Yeah,
can't. I'm
I
sorry.
like grown women. That's weird, right?
Yeah, I know I'm the odd one here, but you know,
I know I'm the odd duck. I guess I'll just go back to the Midwest, where we have sex with adults.
Good luck with it. Well, not really good luck. I think you guys are all disgusting. But,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I hope you all burn in hell, but have a good one, I guess.
I liked all your movies before, 2005, but yeah, everything now kind of sucks. But hey, you guys were pretty cool in my childhood because I wasn't around any of you.
A variable speed electric
I wonder what
motor
happened to the
powers the
Stargate.
belt drive that rotates the ring on the
It's
gate.
in some billionaire's
Kit and his engineers
backyard.
have chosen
Dude, I would totally have a
pneumatic
fully
cylinders
functioning
to
Stargate.
activate the latch
Oh
ring.
yeah,
These are
He hooked
relatively
up the
lightweight
generators all
and
the
can
time.
provide a rapid in and out motion.
I would
similar
have
to
like
the action of
a
jackhammer.
projector screen or LED
Pneumatics
screen behind it, so it
employ
would
a
make the actual
that pumps
Yeah.
air into a
that
holding
watermark
tank at
thing
high
look.
pressure.
Yeah.
When the pressurized air is released into a closed cylinder containing a piston, the piston
We
is
know how
quickly
pistons
forced out.
function. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
5 engineers spent 2 months
Compressed
hand
air, you
machining
say?
several hundred
The
individual
hell?
parts and
This must have been
assembling
new
the Stargate.
technology in the 90s.
With the device in place and working
We
properly,
use something called a
Kit's crew
camera
readies
to
other
film
floor
it.
effects such as atmospherics that will enhance the
And
drama
we use
of the
something called our
Stargate
eyes
shot.
to watch it.
You probably don't like think about how recently cameras were so much more fucking ridiculously, insanely cumbersome. Like
Oh yeah.
during the filming of the first Godfather, they had to use what was called a camera house because the camera was so loud you could hear it on the audio mics.
Okay.
So they'd build this tiny shed that was just big enough for the camera to sit in with a guy in there, or the 2 guys technically, because you had to have the second AD pull and focus, and like a little window that the fucking lens would stick out of. And like the little shed would be like extra insulated, so like it would hold the sound in really well. And like
I didn't know that was the reason for that. I've seen like I just thought that was like a movie technique for some reason. I didn't know it was because they were so damn loud.
Yeah, and that's why like you look at like the Sergio Leone movies. He really hated keeping the camera guy in a one of those camera houses, and he didn't like how permanent things were after you recorded the sound on set. So he would just film his movies silent and get everybody into an ADR studio afterwards and ADR the entire fucking movie. That's why none of the goddamn fucking audio matches any of the fucking voices.
That makes sense.
Like, especially like it's really bad in I think it's Fistful of Dollars when the kid's screaming, going, "Ah, mommy!" It's like he takes off running and shaking his hands like a full 3 seconds before he starts screaming his head off.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and it's another reason why he didn't talk very much.
It's just crazy to think like a camera that could probably fit in the palm of your hand could do 10 times what they could have done back then. You know, the film would be clear, the sound would be fine.
Dude, the clip I put up earlier for Legion, I literally recorded it with my phone, used a screen cap device, recorded off of YouTube with my phone, put it onto an editor on my phone, chopped it up, added all the effects on my phone, did everything on my phone.
Doing that, I had to do everything
it
on my computer.
Well, it's just because I don't have an actual editor on my computer. It's just a little easier to do it with the phone thing. It's
Well, that's what I mean.
very
There's
limited.
so many cool apps. There's a lot of cool apps that like there's programs you can do, but learning the process to do it and the time it takes, that it seems like it'll look kind of shittier, but it's just like if you want a quick little fucking snippet job, and it's like your phone has a better app than your damn computer does.
Yeah, that it really just made it simple. Like it can like rendered in like 10 minutes, and like I uploaded it just directly from my phone.
Yeah, just damn it. And that if I showed you all the things I had to do to make my stupid little things I did, like if I showed you what I had to do to make that last Mary video with the unsolved mysteries thing, like you would be like, "This is stupid. Why'd you spend all this time on it?"
A lot of the effects and stuff, like those green screen effects, if you just did the clips in OBS, it would save you a lot of time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because you can chroma key shit in OBS, and you can just play the clip, and you can do them live, and record it, and then just take it and fuck with it from there.
The chroma key thing isn't that bad. It's the if something isn't chroma keyed, I would try to do it. Like I had to do it with the Ileana video thing I did, where I had to make a green screen behind her. And doing that was a mess.
See, that's I'm at the other side of that with Ministry and Legion, because I need more of those. And like all the ones I found are all like free ones. Like I might start coughing up money for some of them, especially when
Did you do VS? Oh, I forget what it's called. VCD. I have it right here. Just click on it. It's it actually can. It's VSDC editor. And it has a free background green screen remover. I use this. The only thing that sucks with this free version, I was doing when you capture motion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To you want to put somebody's face over, but you gotta mask their movements, like keep it the same.
Yeah.
So that part, I have to. It won't let you save the actual thing that you did. Say I put my face on some random thing, and it does it maps out the thing for you. It puts it on there, but it won't let you save it. Yeah. I have to create the thing, play it in its player, and then screen grab it. It's a fucking mess, dude.
Yeah.
But it does let you green screen out of things. That's a free part of the free service that they have. You can. If it's a green screen, you can take it out, and anything else like a blue screen, you can take out anything if it's a solid color.
See, I need things that I can add green screen to. Like it'd be great to have like little pieces of movies. Like I have one from Jerry Maguire where he's like, "Show me the money," and like his background's all green screened out, so I can do like overlays because I like doing those video drops. It's kind of like what AP does with his cartoons, but I want to keep it more like somewhat realistic. Like I got the fucking Shia LaBeouf screaming,
Shia
just
LaBeouf
do
thing?
it.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. Like little memes here and there. Like it'd be great to be able to add them to the show.
No, that thing will definitely help you because unless you're trying to like say you wanted to put your face on the little kid's body, like, and you know it'll let you do all that, but it won't let you save the actual video. But the green screen stuff, it lets you do all that, and it's a free program.
Right on.
So, but I don't know. There's probably a better one. They've got a lot of good free stuff. It's just all the stuff that you can do in like 2 seconds with a one that you pay for. It'll take you like 10 minutes with a free program. You know.
Yeah. I like adding those, especially for Legion, like the Scorched Earth thing and the fucking rocket launcher. Like I love shit like that. I want one that's just like a bunch of like a wall of guns that pop up and just start shooting at the screen, and then pop back down. Like that'd be great.
Dude, I'm sure if there's a bunch of free green screen shit out there.
Yeah.
That
YouTube has a somewhat limited supply, so that's why I was like, I may be able to find something on websites that aren't YouTube.
Okay. I think what you got to do is go to the compilation videos that are like an hour long and they have like 500 different little fast. That's where I got a lot of the stuff. Like some of the ones you try to click for specifically, like kind of don't come up. But when you do one of those ones that are like have like 400 of them on, I mean, obviously you got to wait and.
Yeah, that's where I got the. I don't know if you saw last night, but when we go to the raid screen. There's like this thing with like fucking like these space doors that open up and it says raid in progress and you go through the doors.
Oh, yeah.
I think, you saw the clip earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was from like a compilation of doors. Like I had one that was like, it was between that and a garage door opening.
It's weird what your options are.
Yeah.
But until we get a program that you can chroma key things out, like, I can't. I'm probably gonna just bite the bullet and buy something. Maybe because I want to not. I think I could not do it at the level that AP does it, but I think I can make little things like that. If I think he has Adobe Illustrator or Creator or one of the
you can do it with Illustrator and After Effects, I think.
Yeah, there's a few. I'm trying to learn what would be a good video editor and like something that I can create things with too, like the way AP does.
Yeah.
So, but again, it's all this time, like actually having like working a job and then trying to do this and trying to make trying to clip shows and it's apparently it's not enough hours in the Adobe Animator. Thank you, Bruce. Not enough hours in the day.
We're not young anymore, Ken. The days slip
I
away.
know. I'm practically dust at this point.
I look down and got a baby face, so I'll stay looking like this for like another 20 years. And then I'll
I used to have
age
one,
overnight.
and then you hit the wall pretty quick. That's not your fault. It's just being Irish.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom looked like she was 30 until like 60, and then her hair all turned gray overnight.
Dude. I always had a young looking face, but I started getting grays at like 24 somehow.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, dude, that sucked. I was like, what the hell? But you know, if I really gave a shit, I can just for a minute. Like, I should feel lucky I still have my hair.
Yeah. And you know,
it seems like half the people I talk to in my age, no, it's gone. I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Shit,
I should be happy that I have to worry about it was a little bit gray.
Yeah, and you know, for men, like gray actually gives us a bit of a more distinguished look.
Well, you get a lot of girls that have daddy issues, and it's hey, I'm good with that.
I mean, all of
it's
them.
all of them.
Yeah.
Twinsies.
Every single goddamn one of them.
Yeah, I can't grow. My beard is super Irish. I got like a Joe Dirt beard. That kind of sucks.
My beard's so fucking patchy.
Dude, that's mine. It's mine. Same thing.
It's terrible. It's like I got like a huge triangular bald spot on the right side of my face, and it's so goddamn obvious. It's like right next to my mouth.
I got a perfect circle under like in the left hemisphere, under my chin.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like I have like a decent growth around it, but then there's this giant circle in there. There's like I can't grow a beard here, and it doesn't come in thick enough to cover it up. So it's like I could just have this giant circle here for no reason, or just not grow a beard.
Yeah.
Stupid Kurt Russell and his perfect beard and hair, prick.
So what happens when you can stay rich for a long period of time. You can stave off the old. Well, some of them can. Some of them, I don't know,
Some of them just dive right into it.
We saw with Emma Watson the other night. Jesus Christ.
What the hell is that about?
I don't know. I think it's veganism. Like, she's literally not getting enough nutrition, and her hair's falling out, and her skin's sallowing.
Yeah, that was rough to see.
She's
just like super skinny and just like aging like a grape.
Yeah, it's terrible. You hate to see it, especially with the ones that were really hot back in the day. Like at 24, she was perfect.
She was always cute to me. She never never did it for me.
I got a thing for stuck-up bitches.
Oh, really? Snooty, like with an accent, bitch.
Yeah. Really tell me how awful I am. Oh, I'm terrible, girl.
She dove into I think that's just growing up in Hollywood and all that shit, and she just dove right into all those causes and just all that bullshit, and that's all she is now. She doesn't even have a real personality. She's just a.
Well, that's the way most actors are. See, I have a theory that a good actor is someone that doesn't have much of a personality of their own.
Yeah.
And that's why they can inhabit other people's personalities and characters well, is because they don't really have much to take up the space with. Like they got empty slots available. Yeah.
They're an empty slot, exactly.
And I feel like the longer you do it, the more empty of a slot you might be able to come. And now Emma Watson really is an empty slot, if you know what I mean.
Hey, but it's just there's nothing there, and they just fill that hole with causes.
Yeah.
And bullshit. The flavor of the week. This is what we hate now, or this is what you need to do as a rich person thing.
Just gonna look at see what the news is saying about any of the movies lately, but I haven't really heard much in terms of movies lately, other than
now.
Yeah, like movies? current movies. You know, I was looking for some news. I don't know. I haven't really heard much.
The only thing I knew, I guess there's a new Batman out, and everything else kind of sucks.
Yeah, and I've heard some mixed things about the new Batman, so. I don't know, I'm not terribly excited to see it, honestly.
Watch it just because it's Batman and it's 3 hours long and it's.
Yeah, that's another reason why I haven't gone to the theaters. Like, dude, I work 5 days a week, and then the other 2 days I spend streaming with a day that I have like a half work day, and I spend like the first half of that streaming. I'm like, Jesus, I didn't think I was a person that. You know, quote unquote, worked a lot. Like, I didn't think of myself as like a workaholic. Everybody's like, God damn, you do so much. I'm like, damn it, they're right. I gotta cut this shit out.
Yeah, you're going you're hard in the paint there.
Yeah. That's why I like this show, because this show feels way more relaxed. I don't do nearly as much time and energy prepping for it. Like, I watch the movie, think about it, maybe take some notes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. It's like some bullshit. You don't have to do a lot of prep. We don't have to like scour the internet for weirdos and shit. It's just, hey, remember that movie when you were a kid? What's bullshit about it for a couple hours there?
Yep.
What the Roots? What did I tell you, Roots? All right, you're about to lose that janky wrench.
Roots, if you start throwing your wrenches around, it's definitely gonna break. I don't want to go get you a third one. Come on, man.
Yeah, now he's openly threatening me. He's threatening me. Damn Chicago guys can't take him anywhere.
We need. I've been talking for a while. We need to do like a movie night. I don't know. We'll figure something. That'd be kind of cool to do a a burnt popcorn movie night over on Odyssey or something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That way,
That is kind of fun. I know this is cool too, but yeah, when the riffing over movies it is a lot of fun.
yeah, we'll save that for special occasions though, so we don't feel like we're jumping into one of the things that everyone does already. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted. This is kind of a lot of people are bullshitting about movies, and we're still kind of figuring it out. But I figure we just bullshit a little bit. It's something different, and at least in this corner of the internet, that's always just talking either about politics or about retards on the internet.
Yeah. And like this movie, like 10 years ago, I would have loved for Roland Emmerich to come back and do a sequel that accounted for all the TV show shit.
Yeah.
But like now that I've seen Independence Day 2, I gotta say,
oh god,
I'd
what
rather.
the hell was that?
Yeah, that was so bad. I'd rather shoot
bad.
myself in the foot.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna bring back an old friend of yours now that you haven't seen in forever. He's just gonna blow their brains out in front of you. That'd be the same.
Well, the logical thing was you'd have Jack O'Neill be the general position, like he's running the fucking like he was in the show that he ended up running the Stargate program.
Yeah.
And then bring back James Spader as like the old guy that's like maybe like Jack O'Neill works at the Pentagon and James Spader's running the Stargate program, and then you can bring in like a fresh new thing and you introduce a new alien threat. And, you bookmark the movies. You have, like, the movie at the beginning, the movie at the end, and all the TV show shit in the beginning. But
you can start it up right from the other movie. It's space and time. Like, it's not inconceivable that it took them 30-odd years to some other alien to retaliate and find Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's not even out of the realm where it's just like, yeah, if they really thought there was some kind of threat, or maybe they didn't put I don't know if you want to bounce right off the show, but if you didn't and you just did it right from the movie, you can do that too, was what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's space and time. Like, it's not like a Marvel movie where it doesn't make sense, where some of these people are like 50 years old and still somehow fighting. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But who would, like, if you were to do it from the show, since you're using the original cast, like, you would have to recast Teal'c, right?
Yeah.
Who would you cast as Teal'c? The Rock?
The Rock. Absolutely The Rock.
Give him that fucking burn on his
weird
forehead.
Thing on his forehead.
Yeah, the weird the badge thing on his fucking forehead with the two snake heads.
Yeah, that dude was pretty fucking jacked too, wasn't he?
Yeah, Christopher Plummer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird when they let him start growing his hair. He just had like blonde, short hair.
He was just tired of this. I'm tired of shaving my head.
Yeah,
Right,
pretty
we'll
much.
figure it out.
Pretty much that was the whole thing. He was just sick of shaving his head.
The funny thing about that is that's obviously why is like everybody watching is like, oh, okay, he's tired of shaving his head.
Yeah.
Didn't make sense in the show. It's just, oh, yeah, okay, he's tired. I get it. I still like the show though.
Yeah. I think like out of all the different movies and stuff out there that have gotten like show spin-offs or sequels, I think like that might be the best one.
Just thinking about it, I was like, I have to agree, because I think it died off in the right time to where it didn't start getting like real shitty.
Yeah.
Like it went on long enough. They had really good seasons, and the spin-offs were successful too, but it didn't get to the point where it's just like, all right, we're beating everyone here, guys. What the hell are we doing? We haven't done anything new or different. But I would have liked to see that last one go a little longer.
Yeah, Universe, that one was probably one of the most interesting ones, just based on the fact that it took a group of people and threw them like 5 galaxies away onto an ancient starship that's completely automated.
Yeah. And it was way darker than the other one.
Yeah. It was way dark. Like they were doing all kinds of crazy shit where like, they had like aliens that were like following them and like stealing people from the crew and shit. And then like they had like this whole thing with like the two factions of bad guys from like the first show are now like a new faction of like combined bad guy, but they're stuck on this ship too. And like they had this whole thing. They even had like the communication stones from the show where you swap bodies for like I think it's like a couple hours.
Yeah, they were going wild on that damn show.
Dude, but it was like they kept it like they somehow made it more grounded than the previous two shows where like they kept it like handheld camera, like realistic lighting, none of that flat lighting you get from like that old 2000s like
yeah. When you want to show you're on an alien planet, but you don't really have the budget for it.
Yeah. So like I mean, with what they got, they definitely took a very familiar premise and did something very different with it. And it was
that's the cool thing about the movie and the shows is you had that range. It wasn't like you had an established universe, but you had the entire universe. It wasn't like it wasn't like some American show when you're based in the 80s or something like that. It's now you have the entire universe, and you probably even do time shit too, I would imagine.
They did some time shit. I think one of the coolest episodes was they actually did gravity time dilation, where there was a moon they went to that was really close to a black hole, and the gravity from the black hole was keeping the Stargate open and making time on the other side of the black hole move really fucking slow, and the time dilation started leaking out through the base.
Oh shit.
And so like the closer you went to the Stargate, the slower time moved. And so shit up on the surface was like it was like weeks, going by up there. And you're like, we've been down here 5 minutes. Like, yeah, the time dilation's getting worse. And like they weren't quite like Futurama level where like Futurama hired mathematicians to come in and basically write a lot of their shit.
Well, I was just about to say that they had way better writing back then, and all across the board, even not on this other movies, like everything, TV, movies, is just way better writing. It's just like they just decided to like start hiring people the way they look instead of how talented they are. Everything just went to shit.
Yeah, nowadays writers are casted, not hired.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks.
You gotta check this box and this box, or you're not getting hired.
I kind of saw that coming back in the day when I was out there, and it was like I didn't realize it was that pointed. You could say like I didn't realize I was like, oh, they're literally just gonna hire this dude because he's a black gay guy over my shit, which is good. I thought it was more like not even necessarily the ideology, but like the mindset of Hollywood and the way that I wrote and shit was very contradictory to each other. So like when like people be like, no, we don't even like this one. We're like, oh well, I kind of get it. I see what you guys are putting out, so I kind of get that why you don't like what I wrote. But this is good.
Yeah, I know what I did is good. It's just you're taking that, and I was like, the only X factor here is he's a different shade than I am, and he likes to suck bull.
Yeah.
I was like, but we can't tell you that. But not only that, it's a double-edged sword because not only are they going to hire those type of people, everybody knows that's how you have to write to get hired.
Yep.
Even people with a little bit of talent are just going to just paint by numbers and do woke shit and just, completely lose their creativity because they know they're never going to get anything, not going to get hired or anything sold.
Yeah, it's a fucking shit. It's one of those, like, the movie industry is one of those things. It's like, you understand why there's so much money moving through it with how much money it takes to make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start getting, like, any kind of organization like that, when it starts getting too bloated and too fucking heavy on itself, like, it eventually will collapse. And we're kind of seeing that now. Like, it's eventually got, like, Hollywood was always kind of head of its own ass type.
It's how far you get sucked into your own asshole.
Yeah, but now their heads up their own ass and they're eating their own shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's
double,
like,
yeah, double whammy.
yeah, you going too far. Eventually, you're gonna be chewing on your own fucking spine.
Oh, that's why you're not seeing any original movies. Everything's a remake or a rehashing or something like that because nobody's going to
Yeah.
invest when you can go invest in crypto or something else and actually get, maybe a chance of getting a huge return. These movies are flopping left and right, so nobody's going to sink in like $100 million into a movie.
And
when
I'm not necessarily
they have-
against like sequels and remakes and stuff. Like I think that a remake should be reserved for really dog shit movies that have an interesting premise. Like-
against them. It's just all we're seeing. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
we get anymore.
Mr. D-Ball wants to know if I'm a streamer. I was a long time ago, or at least I tried to be. I'll put it more succinctly. Didn't get very far. Ended up going into production design and shit, and learned pretty quickly that I hated everyone I fucking met. So I guess you could say I didn't have what it took, you know? We'll put it on me. We'll not even put it on Hollywood. We'll say I just didn't have what it takes to make it out there. So I came back to the Midwest. I think my choice was I think my choice was wise.
Yeah, you'd be swimming in a river of shit right now if you.
Yeah.
I always think about that. I always get angry about certain things that didn't go this way or didn't go that way, and then just the way the world is now and what could have happened is just. Yeesh.
Yeah.
So glad I'm not in that spot I wanted to be in.
Dude, I've thought about it like especially since all the woke crazy shit and like essentially the death rattles of Hollywood started happening a few years ago. I was like, damn, what would it have been like if I was like whole hog in that industry now, where like my whole life for the past 10, 12 years has been that industry. Like, what?
Yeah,
I would be
and
having
think
some
about- and-
fucking crisis of faith out there, man.
Absolutely. And think about that. Yeah. Think about the people you would be around 24/7. Like you'd have to be in California. You'd have to LA or no, not LA, Hollywood. And you'd have to be around those people all the time. That's all you're getting all the time.
Yeah,
All the-
I just didn't like it out there. Like, I get why so many people live out there. Like, the climate was fucking perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like 75 almost year round. Like during the summer, it'd get up a little hotter, and during the winter, it'd rain for like 3 weeks and be cold during those 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 90% of the fucking year, it's like air conditioning weather outside. You're like, this is perfect.
How long were you there for?
Like 2.5 years or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
I lived in the valley too. Dude, I lived there during the
really?
hottest day on record in LA of 118 degrees. And the week before, our fucking AC unit shat out in the fucking apartment. And it was like that Friday it shat out, and then like Sunday, like I don't know if this is accurate in timeline, but like giving you an idea, like Friday it shuts out, Sunday it starts heating up to like over 100, and then by like Wednesday it like hit like 115.
Oh,
Dude, we were just, me and my two roommates just sitting in the apartment going, "This is the worst thing ever." Dude, I had like a mattress. My buddy had a mattress in the living room, and all three of us were sitting on it because like the living room was like the third bedroom. All three of us were sitting on it, and like we're like got a fan on us. And like I get up to go smoke, and I look down, and there's just a sweaty outline of my ass on his mattress.
God, that's terrible.
It's like, damn it, they need to fix this fucking AC.
Was it like the stereotypical situation? You guys are all trying to make it in Hollywood, but like everybody's like a waiter.
Yeah, more or less. But like, you know, we weren't like trying to be actors. We were trying to make it on the what they call below the line, or you're trying to just be like the blue collar worker. Like one of the guys was a sound guy. I was art department, and then the other guy was a what they call a grip. So you like put up lights and shit.
Okay. Did you know them before you went out there, or just?
Yeah, we
like,
all
you
went.
just-
We were all in school together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And like within
they
like
stay?
4 months, the grip guy took off. And so it was me and the other guy. And then we ended up moving up to Santa Clarita. Like, you know, the place where Paul Walker died?
I do now.
Well, Paul Walker died like 1.5 miles from where I lived. And I would literally drive down that road every fucking day to go home. And I remember seeing the photos from the crash site and being like, building looks familiar. And then like they had like the street name in the fucking article. I was like, that's where I lived like 2 years ago.
Oh man, if I just stayed, I could have watched Paul Walker turn into a crispy treat.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like you remember when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out? Like that game is a very well done, simplified, albeit, recreation of Los Angeles and Hollywood. And I would give my friends, like I've played Grand Theft Auto 5 maybe a grand total of 3 hours in my life. And I would give my friend directions around Grand Theft Auto 5's map, just using the directions I would have given him living in LA. Like I was like, if you take a right here and you take another left at that light, and you go up, you'll hit Hollywood Boulevard, and that Man's Chinese Theater will be right the fuck. And they had like their version of it. Like I can't remember what they called theirs. And he'd be like, "Holy shit!" And he'd give me like another place to send them. Like, I think they did a pretty good job of recreating Hollywood.
Was it that bad as it is now with like just homeless people and all that shit there?
Downtown was. Like we went downtown, my grip friend and I, one time just to explore. And dude, Grand Central Station there in fucking LA is goddamn beautiful. It's got those high back fucking chairs. Like the entire big auditorium is full of them. Where like everybody's waiting. It's got those big gothic like Art Deco, fucking seats. Seeing like goddamn Untouchables or some shit. But you start walking downtown, and as soon as you hit where the fucking skyscrapers are, you just start seeing tent cities all in their like little plazas all around. We went around one corner, and it was just tents as far as you could see, and they were in the street and everything too. So we just turned around and walked right back the other way. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, no, you're going into the danger zone.
Yeah. But it was weird. Like, they would have, like, these elaborate, like, glass skyscrapers. And because it's so hilly there, the road would kind of, like, make, like, an incline. And so it wouldn't be, like, a level, like the road would start up, like, say, on, like, halfway on the second floor and end, like, down on the first floor. And they would have like the little cutout plazas in there, and it would just be crammed full of tarp tents like everywhere. It was fucking insane, dude. Jeez. And that was like when it was manageable, quote unquote.
Yeah, I can't even. What it is now is probably 100-fold worse.
Yep.
And more dangerous, really.
Yep. Well, Ken, we are over the 2-hour mark now. How do you feel?
Oh, pretty good.
I think it
what?
was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I liked it. This was fun.
I mean, we didn't have all the cool facts that Guru likes to, spit at us, but you know what? We made do. We miss you, Guru.
We could have had some. I'm sure you would have went deep on the Egyptian lore and how this movie didn't do it justice.
Yeah. That's the real reason why he didn't shut down. He was rage screaming for 24 minutes. About
That's what it was. This movie put him over the top.
Yeah. God damn it, they can't get fucking Egyptian lore right.
That's not how Egyptians talk. That lizard thing would never taste like chicken.
I had a friend in high school. His dad was a full-blooded from Egypt Egyptian. Like wasn't born here. And we would watch The Mummy with him, and he'd just be like, "That's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. That's not what that means. That means something completely different." You're like, shut up. I'm trying to watch this fucking awesome movie.
Yeah, go back to Egypt.
Yeah. The dude was like a cook, and like a fucking amazing cook, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'd be like, all right.
I guess so. You would have to be a good cook if half your food is dirt.
I think he was Western trained. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So you want to give like a overall, like, I don't know if we want to do scores on movies or if we want to just like give it a thumbs up, thumbs down type thing, or how do you want to bookmark the end of talking about a movie?
This ain't a bad idea. I kind of like that. I think it's hard to judge the ones that you watched as like a kid.
Yeah.
And then, watching them now, I got to come up with some like deets with how I grade it, how does it hold up, how was everything. But I'd give it a solid. I give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's probably about right where I put it. It's not quite perfect, but it's good enough to where you always want to go back and visit it again.
So when it's on, I'm watching it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I guess that brings us, unless you got anything else you want to add, Ken, I guess that brings us to the end of the show.
Yeah, no, I'm good. This was fun.
Yeah, dude. Got any ideas what we want to do next week?
No, I don't have an idea.
Well,
Guru was like coming up with the the next movie. I think he picked Stargate.
That was me. I picked Stargate.
Oh, you picked Stargate?
Yeah, because we were kind of rotating where you like picked the first one and he picked the second one. I was like, it's my turn.
Okay. I was like, I knew it wasn't me, and I was like, who the hell is
I mean, it
Stargate?
is technically your turn again, but this is going to be
It is.
in this cycle, it's going to be much quicker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it off air, and we'll let everybody know.
Yeah, you kind of put me on the spot, so.
Hey, yeah, whatever.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I turned into like a little shrubbish Jewish man when someone confronts me about my dickery. Like, I'm sorry. What are you gonna do?
Like that.
Roots is saying Eraserhead. Willie's saying Toxic Avenger. Both are not bad suggestions. I don't. I kind of like the playing like hopscotch with the actors. Like like we did Tombstone, then we did Val Kilmer, and then we went back and did another Kurt Russell. I guess in this rate we'd have to do a Sam Elliott movie, like.
Oh yeah.
Or fucking.
We can watch that Wolf movie.
The Wolf.
That movie was bad. That was so bad.
God damn it! Why am I blanking on his name? The guy who did Frailty.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey? Oh, wait. No, he was in it.
Yeah.
Bill Paxton?
Bill Paxton. I knew it was Bill something. I couldn't think of his last fucking name. Could always do a Bill Paxton movie.
Oh, let's do Frailty.
Let's do Frailty? All right. I'm down for Frailty.
Yeah. Hey, down with that? Oh, nice. We're just like that. We did it.
Yep, there we go.
Boys are back.
It's really easy. We're kind of playing Kevin Bacon hopscotch here.
Yeah, we really are.
Well, thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Let's see if I can make this work right. All right, yeah, we got some. There we go. We got some music going. A little loud for me. Well, this has been the episode of Burnt Popcorn. I keep wanting to call it Burnt Podcast.
Yeah.
It's the Stargate edition. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for suggesting movies. If you want to keep suggesting movies, you can always drop them in my Department of Cinemas in the Ministry of Dude Discord, because we're always needing definitely a pool of movies to pick from. And if we don't pick your movie now, just hold on. We'll probably get to it eventually.
There's only so many movies out there.
Yeah, there's only so many movies out there. Well, Ken, thank you for hanging out. This is your show. I don't know why I'm thinking like it's still my show. I think it's because I got the buttons in front
That's
of me.
all right. I was like, wait, where am I going? What the hell happened?
We'll see you guys next time on Burnt Popcorn with Ken of the North and Dr. Til. Whoa.
What? See you later, everybody.
Remember, don't come in jars.
And mind your manners, Roots. Right? Classy place for classy people. Not for your Chicago trash.
Roots, why are you always breaking your wrench? If I was a dick, I'd unmod him right now and I'd start bonking him.
Dude, I gotta redo all the intros.